Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will be doing something extremely different than how my videos are. And yes, I may say this in every video and it's not different, but trust me, today's video is extremely different because I will be analyzing my friend's handwriting. And if you don't know what handwriting analysis is or graphology is, please look it up on Google right now and then come back to the video because it's kind of a long description and I suck at talking, so yeah, that's gonna be really fun, hopefully entertaining too, and yeah. And before we go to the video, I want to say a quick disclaimer. I am not a professional handwriting analyst or graphologist. I'm just a 14-year-old kid who is interested in graphology, and I know a decent amount of info and most of my analysis are right, so. And before we go to the video, I want to thank you guys so much for 400 subscribers. That means the world to me. Thank you so much for subscribing to my shitty channel. And speaking of subscribing, if you aren't subscribed yet, subscribe if you like my content. If you don't, why the hell are you here? Well, there's no point of subscribing if you don't like my. And also, don't forget to join my Discord server. The link will be in the description box below. It's dead, but you can join and make it alive. We would really appreciate that. Oh, and also I have a handwriting analysis channel in my Discord server, so if you want me to analyze your handwriting, post your handwriting there, and yeah, you can also DM me if you don't want to, you know, put your handwriting in the channel where everyone can see it, so yeah. And yeah, let's now go to the video. So the first thing here we're going to start talking about is the overall traits. So the first trait we're going to talk about here is the trait baseline right here. It's pretty straight, which indicates perfectionism. Second trait we notice here is how small the handwriting is, and small handwriting indicates introversion. We of course cannot say introversion, and our analysis won't be right if we just keep saying introversion, and we need more traits that indicate introversion, like stacking up to say this person is an introvert. I don't know if it has always been this small, but if it changed and just became gradually small, then this is an indicator of sus stuff. Here, the second trait is that there's no slant in the handwriting. A person who writes with no slant is someone who is logical, who's a head over heart person. So you can see this here, right there, right here, right here. There's no left slant, no forward slant, which indicates this person is a logical thinker. Trait is that the handwriting is middle zone dominant, and if you don't know what the zones are, here are the zones. This is upper zone, this is the middle zone, and this is the lower zone. The middle zone is all about, you know, social communication and stuff. Here it's the middle zone, social communication. The upper zone is imagination, intellectual stuff. Lower zone is like friends, money, stuff like that. So since it's all middle zone dominant, and this is probably someone who is social. There is no lower zone. It's about the middle zone. It's like middle zone is probably social and who is a student. Since there's no apparent lower zone stuff happening here, then this is an indicator of someone who doesn't need many friends or money to be happy. The spaces between the words, they're like really small spaces, which indicates someone who is social, hates being alone. As you can see, the traits are stacking: middle zone, social life, social communication, and we have the spaces between the words tell you how they keep close to other people. The traits are stacking, so it's probably a social introvert. As you guys can see, there's another trait. You can clearly see that it's like a round rhythm, which indicates someone who is friendly, creative, artistic. Another trait is pretty clear here. As you can see, the page is pretty full and there's like no space to write anything else, which indicates someone who is always in their head and they just can't stop thinking. So let's move to the letter-specific traits now. The most apparent letter-specific trait here is how inconsistent the T-bars are. The T-bars indicate your self-esteem, how much you believe yourself, and as you guys can see here, it's pretty low. Here, low, low, here, here. They're pretty low, which indicates someone who is like struggling with self-esteem issues, has low self-esteem. This trait kind of stacks with the other trait, which is the small pronoun I, which indicates someone who's struggling with self-worth and like just self-esteem in general. As you guys can see, the traits are stacking. The more traits you have stacking up and they indicate the same thing, the more accurate the analysis is. Pronoun I. Another trait that we're going to talk about is the closed, perfectly closed circle O's here. As you guys can see, perfect circle, clear, no loops, nothing, perfectly closed, which indicates someone, same thing here with the D, any letter that has a circle. This indicates someone who is pretty clear, direct, honest, and can keep secrets too, who is also introverted. You can also see it in the D here, the D here, literally with any like letter with like a circle. Another trait here is the I dots, the placement of the I dot. It's a perfectly placed I dot. It's right above the I, and it's right above the I here, 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 and it's not like a slash or it's just a dot, and it's placed perfectly on the I, which indicates someone who is detail-oriented, who is also loyal. Here in the D, in the letter D, there's no loop in the D. It's like closed right here. It's just a straight line. In the D here, straight line indicates someone who doesn't care what people think about them, kind of like not afraid of being themselves around people, not sensitive to criticism a lot, doesn't really care about what people think about them, like, oh, this person likes me, blah, like, not. And since that we are done from all the traits and trait stacking and all of that, it's time to come up with a conclusion. So to conclude, this is someone who is introverted, logical, detail-oriented, a perfectionist, artistic, friendly, creative, honest, and loyal, but also is social and hates being alone, and they're always in their head and doesn't care about what people think about them, and they're not like afraid of being themselves around people, and is currently struggling with self-esteem issues and self-worth. So yeah, see you guys in my next video. If you want me to analyze anyone's handwriting, even a celebrity's handwriting, please DM it to me on Discord or just on my Twitter. And yeah, let's end the video. Bye.